Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Natalia comes to Sonny's rescue, Tracy makes a deal, and, spoiler, is arrested. Today on General Hospital, Jason reunites Willow with her children, Christina hosts Charlie's reopening, and Isaiah issues another warning to Sonny. Jason enters the hospital chapel to speak with Willow and Drew about her children. Jason has made a compromise that benefits everyone. He says the kids can stay in the gatehouse while she moves back in. Drew asks Tracy if she is aware of this compromise. Jason keeps on getting her to agree, so Willow agrees, but only until Tracy agrees. He leaves to finalize the agreement. Drew informs Willow that she is the only one with a legal claim to the children and that the accusations against Tracy should not be dropped. Willow believes that if Jason can put an end to everything and bring the children home, she will be satisfied. She wants her children to be in an atmosphere where they are familiar and feel safe. Drew warns her that if the Quartermaines find a way to take her children from her, they will do so. Natalia comes at Sonny's workplace and finds him unconscious on the floor. She sees his bottle of pills next to him and forces one into his mouth to dissolve. She immediately phones 911, but Sonny arrives and tells her, "No hospitals, please." She gives in, and he eventually sits up. Natalia brings Sonny water, and he reveals to having an undiscovered heart ailment. She insists he requires medical attention and wonders what would have happened if she hadn't walked in. He asks her to call Dr. Gannon from his phone, and she complies. Christina and Lucky plan to open Charlie's. Lucky proposes them first have a shot and toast to their fathers and themselves. Maxie and Spinelli arrive and inform her that the new place is the epitome of hip. Isaiah goes to the bar and orders a drink from Lucky. The doctor reveals that he will be meeting someone tonight. Lucky seemed to have found his footing, and Isaiah is relieved that Lucky is still around. Liz arrives, greets Isaiah, and he proceeds to get a table. Alone, Lucky informs Liz that he has a lead on their case. Cody arrives and tells Christina that she has a solid turnout. Maxie rushes up to Cody, delighted he's here, and asks, "Isn't this place great?" Cody responds, "I'm glad someone is succeeding." Maxie wonders what that implies and invites him to join their table, which he accepts. Cody decides to get a drink and goes to the pub where Spinelli is. Jordan and Brick arrive separately, and when they cross paths, he invites her to join him this evening. She explains that she is meeting someone. She goes to meet with Isaiah. Christina thanks Brick for coming, and he asks if her father is present. She says he isn't, so Brick figures he'll arrive soon since he just spoke with him. Isaiah and Jordan settle down, and Isaiah confronts her about the man she was conversing with. She introduces him as Brick and explains that he works for Sonny and is occasionally handy. Isaiah inquires about Sonny. She claims he was the misery of her existence as commissioner, although many others admire and care for him. Natalia's call interrupts their conversation. Isaiah apologizes for having to leave due to a medical situation, but would like to do this again. Brick quickly moves in and takes Isaiah's position alongside Jordan. He asks her about Isaiah and whether he should be jealous of her attention to him. She observes that Brick is a charming man who probably charms a lot of women. Brick says he's solely interested in charming her right now. Martin appears, and Lucky recognizes him and instructs Liz to follow his lead. Martin sits at the bar, and Lucky talks him up. Lucky discusses Cyrus making decisions for Lulu, and Martin believes his mother could file a lawsuit against Turning Woods over it. Liz asks why Cyrus is so interested in visiting patients, particularly those who don't have anyone. Martin believes it has to do with their mother. Martin reveals that their mother's health had deteriorated some time ago, and Cyrus wished to avoid taking drastic measures and let her go. She did, however, survive, and his mother established a medical directive that gave him sole decision-making authority over her. Their mother believes that if Cyrus had his way, she would have died much sooner. However, he believes Cyrus intended to release their mother rather than harm her. Martin gets a text and needs to go. Alone, Liz wonders if Cyrus' motivation is to relieve the patients of their terminal pain. Fortunately, Sam and Dex were not terminal, so there is something they are missing. Elsewhere, Cody informs Spinelli that he has kept silent about his dating site for this long because of the tremendous breach of privacy, but that if he wants to continue quiet, Spinelli must pay up. Spinelli wonders what this is about. Cody claims he is living the good life and can easily afford to pay him $75,000. Spinelli wonders where this is coming from and if he has no shame in shaking him down despite the fact that they are almost family. Maxie interrupts and asks what's going on, to which Spinelli replies that Cody has been pestering him. Cody becomes enraged when Spinelli goes away, and Lucky has to intervene, informing him that this is a celebration. Cody orders Lucky to shut up before punching him. After the battle is over and Cody and Lucky are no longer there, Maxie apologizes to Christina for Cody's actions. Maxie informs Spinelli that she believes it is her responsibility to save Cody from himself, as he is in serious difficulty. When Isaiah arrives at Sonny's, Sonny invites Natalia to stay and provides them privacy. Isaiah inquires as to what precipitated this, and Sonny recounts the events of fighting with Ava, feeling something in his chest, and having to delay taking his medication. He did not want her to know about his situation. When she eventually departed, he collapsed. Natalia claims that's when she discovered him with the pills next to him, and she handed him one. Isaiah encourages Sonny to contact a doctor because these drugs are not a long-term answer. Sonny refuses to go to the hospital, so Isaiah argues he shouldn't be alone tonight. Natalia offers to remain with him. Isaiah reminds Sonny that he must listen to him and cannot continue to be his go-to person in times of difficulty. At the PCPD, Dante offers Tracy a cup of coffee, but she refuses and prefers glass bottled water. He informs her this isn't a vacation as he prepares to send her down to the cells. Lulu arrives to see Tracy, but Dante says, too late, and locks Tracy in the interrogation room. Lulu informs her ex that she can save the department time and money by encouraging Tracy to back down. Dante encourages her to have at her since he needs a break before taking her to a jail. Lulu goes to see Tracy and informs her that she has pushed Dante too far and is facing abduction charges. Tracy claims the children have not been kidnapped, they are simply out of reach. Lulu informs Tracy that Willow and those children require one another. Jason arrives at the station and requests that Dante meet with Tracy about a business transaction. Dante invites Jason in to meet her, and he arranges for Willow and the kids to continue living at the gatehouse. Tracy says, absolutely not. Tracy says Willow may take the kids and relocate at some time, but Lulu urges her not to worry about the future. Lulu requests that Jason give them a moment alone, so he steps out. Lulu warns Tracy that this must stop. If Wiley and Amelia are discovered, she will be unable to negotiate. Tracy claims she is sheltering those youngsters from their mother's poor decisions. Lulu advises her to play the long game, as Michael will not be gone indefinitely, allowing her to care for his children. She tells Tracy to take the victory. Tracy accepts the deal after Lulu calls Dante and Jason back in. When the gatehouse door is knocked, Sasha reads a book to Wiley. Wiley hopes it's his mother, but it's Felicia. Wiley goes to his room and Sasha informs Felicia about the drama. Felicia claims the Quartermaines thrive on toxic pranks and advises her not to get in over her head. Felicia wonders if the kids shouldn't be with Willow because she is their sole mom now. Sasha explains that she no longer recognizes Willow, that she has changed, and that she left Michael for Drew. Felicia claims that feelings can be confusing, and only the persons involved understand what is going on. She claims that if she had been judged for all of her sins, she would not have the relationship she has with Maxie now. Sasha isn't a judge either, but Willow used Michael as power over Sonny and Carly. Sasha says she is fortunate to have her in her family, and Felicia quips that she is stuck with her. Jason soon arrives and informs Sasha that Willow and Tracy have made an agreement, and Willow will be returning home shortly to be with the children. Felicia leaves, and Sasha asks Jason what happens next. Jason phones Willow, who is still in the hospital chapel, and informs her that he is at the gatehouse with the kids, so please come home. Tracy's charges have been dropped, so Lulu prepares to take her home. Suddenly, an officer comes in and arrested Cody, who is yelling about Lucky. the officer informs us that Lucky is also being taken in. Martin meets Drew at the chapel. He claims he spoke with Diane, and Willow is on her way home to be with the children. Drew is concerned that the Quartermines will use the children to influence Willow, and she wants to get clear of those people. Martin inquires, "Are you free to be with me?" Drew believes Willow needs someone to look after and protect her and the kids, and he'd do everything for her. Willow returns to the gatehouse and embraces Wiley. She also thanked Jason and Sasha for caring for her children. On the next General Hospital, Brick tells Sonny that this cannot happen again. Felicia questions Liz about her interest in a specific topic. Ava is furious because Rick will not aid her. General Hospital spoilers for January 27th, Carly's surprise in Germany, Willow's next move, and Sonny's vulnerability to Cyrus. General Hospital spoilers for the week of January 27th to 31st state that a surprising surprise awaits Carly Spencer, who recently accompanied Michael Corinthos to Germany to begin his cutting-edge treatment. Carly is in for a surprise after settling Michael into the clinic and ensuring that everything is in order. Jack Brennan will catch Carly off guard, so he may board a flight to Germany next. Brennan might simply come up to provide Carly some assistance on her trip, but would this escalate to a heated exchange in her hotel room later? Willow Corinthos will have to think out her life now that Michael is healing. Drew Quartermaine will continue to support Willow, but Nina Reeves is concerned about Drew's control over her daughter. Of course, we can't forget about Nina and Drew's big secret. It's only a matter of time until Willow discovers Drew and Nina's secret hookups, so GH writers will keep building the framework for the big reveal. Tracy Quartermaine, on the other hand, will continue to press the issue with the children. Wiley and Amelia Corinthos will eventually need to be returned to their mother. Willow may feel relieved to be reunited with her children, but more turmoil awaits her. Willow may confront her ex-bestie with questions in the future, as Michael requested Sasha Gilmore Corbin in the hospital. That could place pregnant Sasha in a difficult situation because she doesn't want anyone, especially Willow, to know she's carrying Michael's baby. Meanwhile, it appears like Lulu Spencer may have formally secured a new source of income. Will Lulu truly be eager to follow orders as Brooklyn Quartermaine's deception assistant, or will she choose another attractive offer instead? There have been some suggestions that Cody Bell's troublemaking habits could lead to both financial gains and a new romance. Perhaps Lulu might form an alliance with Cody, paving the path for love to develop between them. Finally, Sonny Corinthos may become vulnerable to Cyrus Renault if he is admitted to GH with heart problems. Will Cyrus use Digitalis on Sonny, or will Sonny turn the tables and assist build a trap for him? According to General Hospital spoilers, the week of January 27th to 31st will be filled with intriguing changes, so keep an eye out for any PC shockers and story predictions. Here's how Sonny's heart attack should have happened at General Hospital. This would have tied everything together. Sonny's heart attack in the January 21st, 2025 episode of General Hospital was a significant squandered opportunity. Not so heart-to-heart it had the ideal setup. Ava was yelling at Sonny for not informing her about the fire in his penthouse, naturally concerned about Avery's safety. Sonny's anguish was evident as he disguised his wince from a yelling Ava. When she rushed out of his office, Sonny clutched his chest and dropped to the floor, spilling his medicine. Longtime GH watchers may recall a similar storyline that resulted in a very different outcome for the characters, and this scene would have been the greatest way to pay tribute to that unforgettable moment. When Tracy discovered Edward's plans to disinherit her in 1980, she held his heart medicine hostage until he agreed to include her in his will. If Ava had watched Sonny's heart attack and his struggle with the medication, she could have easily pulled a Tracy and withheld the prescription from him until he agreed to grant her custody of Avery. After all, the two are still fighting over custody, and it would not be the first time Ava prevented Sonny from taking his medication. However, Ava is once again out of the loop. And Natalia will be the one to run to Sonny's help. The chances are she'll get him admitted to GH, which means it's only a matter of time until the Digital's killer, aka Cyrus, attempts to claim him as his next victim. What do you believe Ava would have done if she had witnessed Sonny's heart attack? Please let us know in the comments. General Hospital spoilers Thursday, January 23rd, Sonny warns, Rick supports Ava, Jocelyn's risky idea, and Mac's tough love. On the next episode of General Hospital, Sonny receives a dire warning, Felicia struggles with disorientation, and Jocelyn devises a dangerous plan. Meanwhile, Mac delivers some harsh love. The General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 23, 2025 are here. Laura Collins will likely hear of a potential threat in tomorrow's episode. Natalia Ramirez persuades Sonny Corinthos. Mac Scorpio shows Cody Bell some rough love. Rick Lansing also comes through for Ava Jerome. Natalia Ramirez's persuasion GH teasers for Thursday, January 23 expose Sonny's secret cardiac problem. Sonny was told about it a long time ago, but now the signs are becoming apparent. As Sonny's condition worsens, more individuals will discover the truth. First, Isaiah Gannon discovered Sonny collapsed in the gym. Natalia then discovered Sonny passed out on the floor. When Sonny awoke, he pushed Natalia to call Gannon rather than 911. Natalia volunteered to spend the night with Sonny to reassure Gannon. However, it is hinted that Natalia will eventually speak with Sonny in Thursday's episode. So he had to agree to finally see a doctor. GH spoilers, Mac Scorpio's tough love on Thursday, January 23. Viewers can expect Mac to be tough on Cody. Fans have watched Cody revert back to his old habits. Cody is starting to take bets and associate with shady characters. Cody is also drinking and getting into fights. Mac will feel compelled to offer Cody some rough love. Lucas Jones and Jocelyn Jacks unite. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 23. See Lucas Jonas and Jocelyn Jacks exchanging notes. Lucas and Jocelyn are both investigating the strange patient deaths. However, Jocelyn will take this personally. As Jocelyn makes a discovery, Lucas warns her not to make any bold decisions. General Hospital spoilers, Thursday, January 23, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, Rick will come through for Ava. Laura also learns of a potential threat. Laura expresses her displeasure in a preview footage, saying she does not want to participate. Could Laura find out what Cyrus Renaud has been doing at the hospital? Or is Laura's reaction to another type of threat? Which narrative are you most looking forward to witnessing on Thursday, January 23, 2025? What are your predictions for Laura, Cyrus, Jocelyn, Lucas, Rick, and Ava? What is the future for Cody, Mac, Natalia, Sonny, Gannon, and the rest of the Port Charles community? Here's why Lucky's return fell flat at General Hospital. Lucky's return to General Hospital fell flat. Will he ever have an engaging storyline? Lucky is the son of Luke and Laura, who are General Hospital royalty. He has been away from Port Charles for some years, and supporters have been anticipating for his return. Finally, nothing occurred. He's back! Lucky moved to Port Charles as a child and grew up in front of us. He had an exciting upbringing with Luke and Laura as parents. Young Lucky enjoyed one of GH's best teen love stories with Elizabeth, became close to his brother Nicholas, and was eventually kidnapped by the villainous Helena Cassadine. As he grew older, he became a cop, married Liz multiple times, struggled with drugs, and had an affair with Maxie. Lucky left Port Charles in 2011 and made a brief return in 2015. Since then, he has been in Africa, volunteering. He missed his father's and Aunt Bobby's deaths, his sister's coma, and his son Aiden's upbringing. Lucky eventually came home to save his sister Lulu's life by donating a liver. Given his past, his homecoming should have sparked enthusiasm and a crazy exciting plot. Even a passionate, gorgeous reconciliation with his childhood love would have been ideal. But he just got home. That was it. He could not even save Lulu. GH tried but failed to provide some excitement to Lucky's arrival. Sidwell took him hostage in Somalia along with his new companion Isaiah. Sounds exciting, but there were only days and days of card playing. It was nice to see Holly appear, but the most exciting moment during the rescue was Anna and Jason's kiss, which had nothing to do with Lucky. He returned home, did not save his sister's life, saw his kid for 10 minutes, and then considered whether or not to stay in Port Charles for a while. Still hoping Lucky can make a comeback. He knows what Cyrus is up to, and since the PCPD isn't doing much to stop him, Lucky and Elizabeth are taking matters into their own hands. Action and romance could be in their future. What do you think about Lucky's return? Please let us know in the comments. Unyielding fury, a catalyst of change. Jocelyn's outrage derives from her growing dissatisfaction with the legal system. Cyrus Renault, the guy she blames for much of the recent mayhem in Port Charles, continues to avoid accountability. Her frustrations are exacerbated by the suffering of those she cares about, particularly Dex Heller, whose life is on the line as a result of Cyrus' intrigues. In her pursuit of justice, Jocelyn becomes desperate and resourceful. She turns to the World Security Bureau, WSB, which uncovers satellite footage revealing critical data regarding Cyrus' activities. However, her results do not provide the justice she needs, leaving her feeling powerless. This sensation of helplessness peaks when she uncovers a handgun at Dex's house. The sight of the weapon awakens something dark inside her, a dangerous mix of rage and determination that sets the setting for a violent clash. The Vigilante's mission. Jocelyn, driven by a great need to act, begins to consider using the pistol to end Cyrus' reign of terror herself. However, vigilante justice is rarely straightforward. As she gets closer to making a life-changing decision, the stakes rise. Jocelyn's impulsiveness, along with her mental instability, renders her a ticking time bomb. In the heat of the moment, Jocelyn focuses on Cyrus. But General Hospital spoilers indicate that her scheme goes horribly wrong. She runs the chance of injuring an innocent bystander due to hesitancy, poor aim, or an unexpected interruption. This unintentional victim could be none other than Gio Palmieri, a character linked to a network of secrets that may unravel in the aftermath of the event. The fallout, innocence shattered. If Jocelyn's actions result in Gio being gravely hurt, the ramifications will be catastrophic. Jocelyn's guilt will weigh hard on her, breaking her previously confident exterior. This remorse may lead her to accept responsibility for Joe's recovery, resulting in a complex dynamic between them. The incident would also have repercussions in Joe's life. His injury may push Lois Cerullo to divulge a long-held secret, Joe's true parentage. As it turns out, Gio is the son of Brooklyn Quartermain and Dante Falconeri, a revelation that will change everyone's life. Meanwhile, Jocelyn's emotional anguish would pave the way for a developing love triangle. Her burgeoning relationship with Gio may cause friction with Emma Drake, who has her own history with Gio. The two women's antagonism might worsen, adding another layer of drama to an already complicated web of ties. Support in the shadows. Throughout her trauma, Jocelyn finds comfort in an unexpected person, Jason Morgan. Jason, known for his tough demeanor and strong dedication, is a constant presence in Jocelyn's life. He supports her without passing judgment, enabling her to process her emotions in her own way. Jason's gentle assistance becomes a lifeline for Jocelyn as she deals with the consequences of her actions. His conviction in her ability to overcome her faults provides a contrast to her feelings of remorse and despair. What is ahead? A darker path. Jocelyn's choice to take matters into her own hands is a watershed moment in her character's development. It is unclear whether she will emerge stronger or succumb to the darkness. One thing is certain, her actions will have far-reaching effects for herself, her loved ones, and the entire community of Port Charles. Eden McCoy, who plays Jocelyn, teases the upcoming storyline, describing it as tough and challenging but also super cool and important. As Jocelyn deals with the consequences of her decisions, fans can expect a roller coaster of emotions, shocking twists, and profound personal stakes. Conclusion. Jocelyn Jack's metamorphosis into a vigilante is a story about loss, wrath, and redemption. Her voyage emphasizes the hazy distinction between justice and vengeance, demonstrating how easily good intentions can spin out of control. As Port Charles prepares for the consequences of Jocelyn's actions, viewers are left wondering, will Jocelyn find a way to make apologies, or will her spiral into chaos permanently alter her? Spoilers for Thursday, January 23rd, wise warnings, tension-packed threats, and close calls. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Thursday, January 23rd include smart warnings, nerve-wracking threats, and close calls. Coming up on General Hospital, Lucas Jones issues a smart warning, Laura Collins struggles with tension-filled threats, and Brick weighs in on Sonny Corinthos' close encounter. General Hospital spoilers, important information. Lucas and Jocelyn Jacks discuss the inquiry of the Digitalis killer. Jocelyn is determined to solve Dex Heller's murder, and Lucas wants to know who killed Sam McCall as well. Jocelyn is certain Cyrus Renault is to blame, but after her outburst at the PCPD, he knows he is a prime suspect. Jocelyn has also kept Dex's gun, and she may be packing it just in case. Lucas gives her a sensible caution, telling her not to do whatever she's planning. GH spoilers, important missions. Elizabeth Baldwin has also been on a mission to investigate the deaths of GH patients, especially since she was suspended for it. She has yet to be officially reinstated, and it appears that she is speaking with Felicia Scorpio after she and Lucky Spencer learned more about Cyrus Renault. They look to be somewhere other than the hospital, perhaps they are in the PCPD. Lucky left when Cody Bell was arrested. Felicia wants to know why this is so important to her. General Hospital spoilers, tension-filled threats. Laura arrives in her office as she discusses a threat she has become aware of, and she tells someone that she believes it would be best if she was not involved. More than likely, she is speaking with Deputy Mayor Jordan Ashford. Laura should already be aware of the explosion in Sonny's penthouse, which burned over 70% of Michael Corintho's body. But has anyone recognized Jen Sidwell has purchased Windmere and moved into it on Spoon Island, and he poses a significant threat? Do they realize this is the man who attempted to assassinate Lucky and Isaiah Gannon and kidnapped Sasha Corbin? Alexis Davis is at Charlie's pub, and there appears to be some tension between her and Christina Corinthos Davis, who is currently behind the bar. Christina would like to believe her mother is satisfied with the improvements she has made to her new business, but Alexis appears to be pretty depressed. Christina glances at her mother, anticipating a bad answer, and adds, "I'm going to say this once and get it over with." Christina's youth center obviously did not materialize, so her father Sonny's gift is the finest option she has, and she intends to make it a success. General Hospital spoilers, excellent news for someone. It appears that Alexis' second daughter, Molly Lansing Davis, is in the PCPD jail, as she informs someone on the other side of the bars that she has excellent news for them. Who could this be? It's possible that it's Cody, who was arrested after slugging Lucky at Charlie's pub. There's a decent chance Max Scorpio interfered to help his son, though he'll be rough on him. Perhaps the good news is a visit from Mac, who might simply let Cody spend a night or two in jail to teach him a useful lesson. That is the epitome of tough love, since Cody is too big for Mac to smack with his knee. GH spoilers, will you stand behind me? Ava Jerome's struggle with Rick Lansing persists, as she demands, "You won't stand by me, is that it?" Actually, Rick will come through for Ava when she needs it. She's requesting exclusive custody of Avery Corinthos Jerome for her own protection. Avery informed Rick what happened to Michael after the explosion in Sonny's penthouse, despite the fact that she was not present at the time. It begs the question, where is Avery staying now that Carly Spencer is in Germany with Michael? Perhaps Jocelyn is keeping an eye on her, but Ava would probably prefer Lucas. General Hospital spoilers, close calls in his office at Pozzolo's. Sonny seemed to have recovered from his collapse. Natalia Ramirez saw him and phoned 911, but he refused to be carried up. Brick is now following up with Sonny, telling him that they must ensure that no close calls occur again. Sonny keeps his heart troubles hidden from almost everyone, thus the close call Brick mentions is unlikely to be that. Brick is most likely alluding to the bomb in Sonny's apartment, the origin of which is unknown. Nobody expected it, and no one found it before it burst, with Michael paying the price and Sonny being the target. Jason's deal reunites Willow and the children. Tracy is released, and Cody is arrested for attacking Lucky. Natalia saves Sonny. Martin informs Lucky and Liz about Cyrus' mother, and Lulu offers Tracy a compromise. Natalia walks into Pozzolo's and discovers Sonny unconscious on the floor. She calls for an ambulance. He comes to and begs her not to take him to the hospital. When he sits up, she gets him some water. He says he's been diagnosed with a cardiac problem. No one knows. She believes he needs medical attention. He tells her to call Gannon. Christina and Lucky finish things off at Charlie's. They raise a toast to their father's collaborative efforts. When Spencer and Corinthos work together, they can't lose. Maxie and Spinelli turn up. When Cody arrives, Maxie jogs over to him and notices he's not doing well. Drunk Cody joins Spinelli at the bar and finishes his drink. He reminds him of Society Set UPS and says he owes him for them. Spinelli can't believe he's shaking him down now that he's part of the extended family. Gannon arrives, pleased to find Lucky at the bar. He's delighted Lucky is still around. Lucky expresses his satisfaction when Liz enters. She joins them, and Lucky tells him to hurry so they may discuss the lead he found. Martin joins them, and they talk about Cyrus and his visiting habits. The lawyer believes his brother's interest in seeing terminal situations stems from their mother. She's been in care for a while. Cyrus felt she was going to die, but she persisted, and their mother ensured that the lawyer had legal authority over her care. Martin believes that his brother must feel bad about this. When the lawyer is called away, they are left wondering what they have missed. Cyrus would not have targeted Sam and Dex in order to release them from their pain. Brick meets Jordan on her way in. She is actually meeting someone else. Gannon. Christina is pleased to see Brick. They wonder where her father is. Brick sits, scowling over at Jordan and Gannon. The doctor and the assistant mayor talk about space, then about Sonny. She acknowledges that her feelings regarding him are rather ambiguous. He gets a call and has to get away. He hopes they can do it again and leaves. Brick instantly approaches to take his seat. They talk about Gannon, and she promises to find out everything she needs to know about him the old-fashioned way. Brick wonders if he should be envious and tells her she's the only woman he's aiming to impress right now. Cody and Spinelli's fight has become increasingly heated. Spinelli starts to yelp and moan. Christina becomes involved, and everyone notices the disturbance. When Lucky approaches to intervene, Cody clobbers him. Bricks are used to split it apart. Maxie apologizes to Christina and worries that she'll have to save Cody from herself. Liz and Christina are confident that Lucky will be all right, and they are glad to have him around. Christina claims bar brawls were not the mood she was looking for. Gannon enters Sonny's office, and Natalia is astonished when the mobster invites her to stay. Sonny explains that he felt agony while talking to Carly but didn't take his medicine. When she eventually departed, he groped for them and fell. Gannon warns him that the tablets are only a temporary solution, not a cure. He needs to see a cardiologist. They dispute about it, and the doctor warns him he shouldn't stay alone tonight. Natalia offers to remain with him. Sonny smiles. Gannon informs Sonny that he cannot be his go-to. He needs genuine assistance. Sonny thanked them both. Jason discovers Willow and Drew in the chapel. He emphasizes that they must make a compromise regarding the children. She can live with them where they grew up. She can be with them, and Monica will have access. Drew wonders if Tracy is aware of this notion. Jason says he can persuade Tracy to agree, but Drew advises her not to trust him. Willow says she'll return to the gatehouse if he can get Tracy to agree to terms. Jason takes off. Drew informs her she doesn't need Jason to pick up her kids. She has all the strength she requires. The Quartermaines are obviously desperate, and they have the law on their side. Willow feels horrible about depriving Monica, but he believes Tracy is just using her to bully her. Willow does not want the children to be traumatized any further. She only wants them to be comfortable. He admires it, but cautions that the Quartermaines will seize any opportunity to take her children away. Dante visits Tracy in the PCPD interrogation room. They argue about her being there until Lulu arrives to meet her stepmother. Dante slams the door, keeping her out. They start bickering over how to handle Tracy, and she argues that she can succeed where he has failed in communicating with her. He leaves her to it. Lulu asks if she truly wants to spend the night in a jail cell. Tracy believes they would not dare, even for kidnapping. Lulu argues that Willow's children need her, but Tracy is skeptical. Jason arrives and informs Dante that he has a deal. They enter the interrogation room, where Jason outlines the agreement he gave Willow. Tracy rejects it. Lulu encourages her to accept, and Jason points out that it is the only option to keep the kids near to Monica. Lulu requests a time alone with her stepmother. When he leaves, Lulu reminds her that this had to stop or she would lose everything. Tracy claims that she is merely protecting the children, who should not have to bear the consequences of their mother's wrong decisions. Lulu encourages her to play the long game. This way, she can keep an eye on the children. Lulu invites Jason and Dante in. Tracy agrees to the deal. Lulu smirks at the cop. She asks if she can take Tracy home. He argues the charges should be withdrawn. Yes, they are. She smirks again. Tracy comes out to sign the paperwork and laments about not obtaining a job. Drunk Cody is hauled past them, yelling about Lucky. Sasha reads a story to Wiley in the gatehouse. He misses his folks. Someone approaches the door. It's Felicia. They discuss all the Quartermaine turmoil. Felicia isn't surprised by any of this. The Quartermaines thrive on harmful behavior. They sit by the fire and talk about how Willow has changed. Felicia claims that feelings are confusing and they have no idea what is going on. If she had been judged for her faults, she would not have the bond she has with Maxie now. She suggests that they offer Willow some grace. Sasha feels confident that she is a good mother and is grateful to have her as a role model. Jason enters and tells that a solution has been struck and Willow will be moving back in with the kids. Felicia interprets his as a cue to depart. He calls Willow and tells her she can return to the gatehouse. Willow appears shortly later and praises them for looking after her children. Meets Drew in the chapel. Drew complains that the Quartermaines are going to guilt Willow into accepting whatever Michael gives. She needs to be free from such folks. She needs someone to protect and care for her, and he is that person. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.